Jamie, hello. I'll be happy if it's just the two of us chatting. How are you? I'm actually experimenting with something. I'm trying to be clever and seeing if this is going to work. So you can be my little test girl again. It's a bit easier than how to remove purple lipstick. But I've discovered if I put my phone in the little tripod-y thing and stick it on top of my laptop screen. Hi, old man Fraze. Far out, 4 people already. 5. Lurker. Happy wife. Hi, Kebby. Oh my God, I did find the tripod. You've got no idea though. So what I've got is my camera and the tripod on top of my laptop screen, but I'm going to read comments. This is the plan from the screen so that I'm not always going trying to read comments on my phone. So I'm going to see if this works, but I'd like feedback on if it looks bad because I'm looking down all the time. But if we want to talk about things looking bad, let's talk about people smoking. Hi, Michelle. Let's talk about people smoking on lives and sculling out of 2-litre soft drink bottles, because I've just seen that happen and I'm gobsmacked. I've got a cup of coffee because, you know, it's the morning here. No bad angles. I think it's better than this old angle though, don't you? Oh, yes, Jamie, that's a good idea. No one wants to see up my nose, but if I can read my chat down there, this could be good for all of us. Someone's already bailed. Don't blame you. This is just a little chat before I start work. I'm going to do some reports today and just be a bit gentle and work from home. My boss has been very sympathetic, which is lovely, and yesterday was a bit of a write-off, so today I'm just going to do some work from here, and I'm going to go for a nice long beach walk later on today. I've just realized my washing that was out when I went live, God, I don't know, 3 days ago, 2 days ago, whenever I did the one for Julie, it's still there. Life freezes sometimes, doesn't it? So, Jamie, the tripod, I pulled my house to pieces and couldn't find it anywhere, and racked my brains. And then I thought, oh, maybe it's at the office. And I carry a little suitcase with me to, yeah, it's beautiful today. Annette, old Mafra, really calm. Still a bit of smoke floating around from the bushfires. They're still burning, which is really sad, but it's going to be a nice day. Be lovely to go for a walk on the beach later on. So I got to work and I've got a little suitcase that I travel with my computer and stuff, you know, like hand luggage. And I thought maybe the tripod was in that, and it wasn't. So then I was like, oh, well, it's gone. I'm going to have to buy a new one. And I rang the hotel that I stayed at on the weekend to see if it was there. Thank you, Angel. Hey, love. Robbie, I heard you want to pash everyone. I heard you want to make out with everyone. You made me feel cheap. Bushfires, yeah, they've been burning since before Christmas. It's full on. It's heartbreaking, actually. I know you're a whore, Robbie. I still love you. But Jesus Christ, people need to get in line for you. Hello, Dana. Take a ticket for Robbie's snogging session. So, yeah, resolved that I had to buy a new tripod because I just love hers. Look at you flirting. It's good. I need a bit of cheering up. I'm still very flat and numb. So Robbie can be the comedian today. The riveting what happened to my tripod story. So I pulled a little post-it notepad out of my desk drawer, and I had to move my office chair slightly to reach in and get it out, and I noticed my chair was a bit clunky. And I looked down, and one of the wheels, like one of the casters, was actually on top of the tripod, and the tripod was wedged. And remarkably, it's not broken or anything. It's good to go. I'm getting old and vague. Hi, girly gamer. Getting old and vague, and I don't know. I must have dropped it and then rolled my office chair over it on Friday. I've got no idea what happened, but anyway, found it. And now I'm trying this camera up there, or phone up there, screen down here. I don't know, Jamie, it was bizarre. So one thing I'm finding since I turned 50, and I'm bloody 52 now, but you just get so vague, like you put the coffee container back in the fridge and stick the milk out on your bench, or you just put things in weird places. You feel like you're going mad because you're doing weird stuff like that, and probably is a type of madness, I guess. The pot plant can just go back to being a pot plant, Maddie. Oh, does it get worse, Dana? Is this just the beginning? Anyway. Yeah, the milk, and I open up your pantry and you're like, oh, great, there's 2 liters of milk sitting there. That's awesome. I've done the weirdest stuff. I put my phone in my freezer, was it last year? And you know how if you've got a second, Anastasia, hello, beautiful. How's Arizona? You know how I've got a work phone and a personal phone, so I rang my work phone, like dialed my personal phone, and I couldn't hear it ringing anywhere. Turns out my phone was froze, and then I went to get something out of my freezer, and there it was. It still works. It's the phone I'm using now, but it's like for a day and a half, I had no friggin' idea where my phone was. God, all these people are coming in. I feel bad because this is just a really quick little chat before I start work. Like it's 8:32, so. But I was just I don't really even have a. Actually, I need to put live chat down. Just so the new setup's going to work, I reckon. Cold and overcast in Arizona. Stay warm, Anastasia. Oh, I've just noticed. This is weird. Buffering on my laptop. Thank you, Kebby. I'm not feeling particularly beautiful today. I've got, puffy crying eyes. Yesterday I had to see some clients, and luckily they're really good clients but also good friends. And I just what's a landline? The old-fashioned rotary phone. Cold and overcast in Texas as well. Oh, Michelle. Thank you, Robbie. But yeah, I'm face it's because I've been crying a lot. But I saw these clients of mine yesterday morning and then just burst into tears. And luckily, they're really good friends as well. So I got a beautiful hug from them and took yesterday afternoon off. And I just came home and slept. And when I woke up, I just burst into tears and went back to sleep again. And today I'm just going to work from home and just do, some reports and call some clients and just be a bit low key. A beautiful friend of mine died on Friday, girly, and yeah, it's just been, it's just been the grieving process. But I thought I'd just come on live and have a quick chat and see if people can make me smile. And I'm loving all these stories about vague, stupid things we're doing because we're getting old. I've got to remember to look up here, but read down there. Oh, thanks everyone. It is, it's shit. It's part of life though, isn't it? Like if you are alive and you know people, they're going to die at some point. I'm pretty pragmatic about the old death stuff because I think I've been to more funerals than weddings and christenings combined in my life. Thank you, Anastasia. Gorgeousness. I keep thinking about our beautiful time on Maui and projecting myself back to Maui and imagining being with you there again. And that was such a healing little journey that time we had on Maui. It was beautiful. Aloha. Juliefull, that's right. Don't know what's happened to Two Dicks. I think he was just, I think that's the way of the troll. They create a little account, have a bit of fun, and you never see them again. You're right, Anastasia. It is part of the cycle. It doesn't make it hurt less. We have to return to May. I'm actually planning on being there in August, September again this year if I can make it work. I just loved that island. It was like being at home, but more tropical. And being there with you was so special, so special. I look back on those photos of you in the ocean and I'm just like, oh, look at that warrior woman. It was a beautiful time, Anastasia. So yeah, it was good to go live because it's nice to get some nice memories flooding back. The beautiful Juliefull. Yeah, I'm actually going back to Adelaide next week for work for 2 weeks, and Adelaide is where I met Jules. She ran a comedy club there. Oh, that's Josh, the guy who changed his name to Two Dicks because he was in my chat about Julie and he learned about my troll Two Dicks touching together and did it as a joke, and then he can't change it back for like 90 days or something. I don't know. So it was quite funny seeing them all freaking out about it and trying to work out who he was because he was in Jay's chat and he had a wrench and everyone's like, who's Two Dicks? Why's he got a wrench? He already had the wrench. He was already a mod for Jay, old Ma Fraz, but because he changed his name and nobody had seen that happen in my life for Julie. So when he was suddenly in Jay's with Two Dicks, everyone was like, who the fuck is that? Josh is one of Jay's for Justice's mods. But Two Dicks, the original. Oh, well, I popped something in our mod chat about who Two Dicks was, so she may have found out from there because I don't think she did know straight away. But it's in, I mean, the mods, we all chat. So it was kind of going on behind the scenes. But it was funny seeing the initial reaction because she didn't know straight away. Not in the chat bubble anyway. But the original Two Dicks touching together was a troll that I had. I took a walk in a park up in a place called Wynyard and we had a little picnic. And thanks, Bella Blue. It is nice it's nice just to go live and have some people chatting because, I woke up, I've had a nice morning. I've got my smoking hot hydronic heating guy servicing, not me. Oh,Oni's going live, so you've all got somewhere to go. Because, yeah, I just came on for a bit of a g'day. How is everyone? I'm going to go live this afternoon. So the time zone's really hard. I can't compete with the big channels. Not that I want to compete with anyone, but if I go live and the big channels are on, it's just me talking to myself. But this time of the day, like the morning in Australia, seems to be an okay time. Maybe a bit earlier than this, though. So I've got time to have a chat. Welcome back. And then, yeah, but like after work where I'm kind of ready to rock and roll, everyone in America's doing their lives then. So I've just sort of wait till they're all done and it gets to like 10 o'clock here and then I can go live. But if it's a school night for me, if I've got work the next day, how will I cope with the view? You mean my view out there? I never cope with it. I'm going to build a big better brick wall and paint a mural of a beach because I'm sick of looking at an actual beach. I don't know if you were talking to me or somebody else. Okay, so here's my mystery question for the day. Why do people smoke on lives and also scull of 2-litre Coke bottles and stuff? Yeah, Anastasia, definitely sub to Jay. Actually, while you're here, oh, here we go. I wanted to make you a wrench. Yay! Congratulations, Anastasia. I want some of my real friends to be my wrencharoonies. One of my mods, Anastasia's a mod in my child free group as well. She's a very good mod. But in this forum, Anastasia, the mods, this is so weird. My laptop screen's buffering, but my phone isn't. And it's also moving a lot, but my phone isn't. But why they do this, no, it just looks wrong, doesn't it? I mean, God, you wouldn't bloody pour a massive, like, one of those cocktails that you set fire to and scull that and light a joint and shoot up live, would you? I mean, they can do whatever they want. I just find that really weird. To me, that's kind of like odd. Yeah, you might anywhere, Anastasia. My mods basically, all they have to do is I don't like people. I love trolls, but I don't like people that are just coming on and being assholes and telling me that I'm fat and shit like that. They can piss off. Can't be bothered. I mean, not that they bother me, but they're not giving me good setups for one-liners. Sometimes they are, but if they're just being persistent wankers and they're disrupting the chat, then we can remove them. But for the most part, let them come in. But Maddie Beth, your little comment tried talking to me, but you're a ghost over there. What do you mean? You tried talking to me in Jay's channel or what? I'll wait and see what Maddie has to say. Maddie Beth. Riveting stuff, the silence. Oh, I'm not going to name who was doing it, Bella. I just noticed there's a bit of a trend for it, and it just kind of looks, yeah, the bad porn links. That's really all my mods have to do is get rid of them. I think I've got a new setting now that only the mods can post links anyway. So if somebody wants to promote their YouTube channel or whatever like that, I don't mind them doing it. But I think there's a setting that I've clicked now that stops people. Bandcannon, yes, my mod squad are really just here to. You're muted or blocked where, Matty Beth? Thanks, Dana. It is a bit of a 60s vibe. There's a bit of a, although I've got washing I still haven't put away. Life, when someone dies, your life just comes to a bit of a standstill, you know, like just managing to get food into my system was about all I've been able to focus on. Yeah, Bella Blue, I'm actually going to do a live soon called, I've come up with a little idea. Actually, I'm not going to say what it is because I've noticed too, if you say something cool or interesting or creative in your channel, someone else will grab it and do it before you. I'm noticing that's happening. The mystery of Matty Beth. What's going on? But I've got fairly firm. Oh, thank you, Angel. Well, the beauty of my channel is it's really small. It's like a little secret place on the YouTubes where people can come and chill out and just chat stuff and talk about what they washing the lady. Yeah, I just wanted it to be a nice little place. I'm getting feedback, even like one of my other friends, Laura, who comes in. Hi, Cara, welcome. Welcome to our quiet little spot in the YouTube world. I kind of feel like it's like a little living room where people can just come and hang out, have a glass of wine, a cup of tea, grab a boogie board, go down to the beach. Like it's just a little place where we can. It's just like you. I'm really just letting you into my home if you just want to come here and have a little chat. Oh, good work, Michelle. You and Anastasia need to chat. Anastasia's very talented in the craft stuff. Dana, I don't think you've offended anybody, have you? About the 60s vibe? Not at all. I'm proud. I love my retro house. I'm glad you like it too. Thank you, Michelle. Oh, you tagged. Well, but the thing is, Matty, I've noticed it is a nice small group of beauties, Bella Blue. And yeah, my friend Laura, who pops into, she's commenting as well at times to me on the phone and stuff off YouTube how much she likes it because it's just a really lovely, supportive group of people. And but what I was going to say, Maddie Beth, is I've noticed a lot of the time, unless your name is properly tagged and it's not highlighted, you don't necessarily notice it. But the other thing is, I usually in a live, I have it playing in the background at work instead of listening to radio. I don't really participate that much. If there's a live or something going on the weekend that I can participate in and even be a mod in, then oh no, Dana, no. I want to check out your live. I'll make sure I'm subscribed to your channel. Hang on. Channel. No one can offend me at all. Subscribe. Cool. Then I'm going to check you out. And you've done some little videos too. Cool. Good work. No, I want people to promote their channels. That's what I was saying. But I don't think anyone can put links in now unless they're. So my next project is to create a Gmail account, a Gmail address for this channel. And people can start emailing me stuff. And I'm more than happy to help promote everyone. But I might unclick that link thing for the moment because I don't mind people doing that. As long as everyone's sort of promoting each other and sharing the love, bring it on. That's what I want. Back to the chat thing though. Lives of big channels, the chat is insane, right? And I've noticed, I've only been really mucking around on YouTube for a couple of months, but I've actually noticed the chat is really, really frustrating, and it kind of annoys me watching people in the chat getting upset. And Maddie Beth, this isn't specifically at your comment. I'm really sorry I didn't see your tag, but I was just going to explain that unless you tag people properly and they're also sitting and watching the screen, they don't see it. We all need to stop thinking about ourselves first and think about what might be going on in the other space. Like if I saw someone say hello to me, I will say hello back. If someone says hello to me and I don't say hello back, it's either because I'm not actually watching the screen at that moment in time or I wasn't properly tagged. Like I am not the sort of person that will see someone saying hi and completely ignore them. And I've got people that come into my channel that have channels that are fighting against each other, and they come into my chat and have cordial, happy little conversations in here. Like there's nobody that I hate on YouTube. I don't even use the word hate. In fact, it's the only word I hate. And everyone's welcome in here. But my point with the So yeah, if I see someone say hello, I will acknowledge it. If I don't, please don't take it personally. I probably haven't seen it. Hey, Val. Camilo, hello. Um, so yeah, let's just set that record straight, okay? I find chat in when I'm watching YouTube channels, I find chat to be incredibly stressful to watch. Not because of me personally, but because of what's going on in there. This is my theory about YouTube channels, the big ones. Like I have trouble. There's 21 people now and chat's moving and I can see people saying hi and stuff and I'm in the middle of a sentence and someone will say hi and I'll be like, hey there, and then I completely forget what I'm talking about. And that's with 21 people who probably aren't all chatting right now. Um, it's really, really I've already got a thumbs down. I've That's another thing I can't stand is people just hitting the thumbs down to be arseholes, whatever, who cares? But how can you get a thumbs down when you're just having a coffee and chatting to people and trying to share some fun stories? The whole YouTube worldy thing, I mean, I'm really a bit fragile at the moment, but the thumbs down thing, just like, yeah, whatever. Um, it is hard, Val. But what I was going to say was watching chat in bigger channels is really stressful because the way I see it, and I've even experienced it on little my little channel, is the way I look at it is YouTube, you're watching a show, right? And whoever's live is the host, and you're all watching the host do their show. To me, chat should really be where all the people that are watching the show together talk amongst themselves about the show. Like I want to interact with people. So for me, chat's great for people asking questions and so on. But at the end of the day, if I've got a little topic that I want to chat about, I've discovered that you can actually, as a host, you can hide chat. And I tried using it the other night because I just wasn't able to finish sentences because I'm easily distracted. So I hid the chat. And from now on, if I've got a topic I want to do a little spiel about, I figure you're all joining me to hear me rant about something or make you laugh or whatever it might be. I'm actually going to hide chat. And then you guys can all keep chatting amongst yourselves. And then when I finish my sentence, I will unhide chat and we'll start chatting because I can see already how hard it is when you've got a camera, which is not my comfort zone. You've got live chat scrolling up your screen, and it's only the last two or three comments that you can see on your phone. It's not the whole chat box. So as soon as two or three people have commented after your comment's out of sight. So if I'm chattering away and you say something and then two or three more comments happen, your chat comment's gone. Unless I constantly sit here doing this and scrolling back down. And so on a tiny, tiny scale, I see how hard it must be for the huge channels to acknowledge everyone. And I don't think that's about that. I don't think it's realistic for someone, if they're doing a YouTube video on how to make a macrame owl, for example, and they're doing a cooking channel, whatever it might be, it's not realistic to be doing stuff and trying to demonstrate something and acknowledging everything in chat as well. And what's the difference if you're just talking about something? Again, it's not possible. Or you just never finish your sentences. I mean, if you come on like I did today just for a chat, then the stuff in the chat is fantastic because that's what I want. But if I wanted to talk about, I don't know, writing a joke for a comedy show, I'd hide chat to do my little class and then I'd reopen it. So yeah, to me, the YouTube channel stuff is you're watching a show. So chat amongst yourselves about how much fun it is or interesting it is, whatever. If you have got a question for a host, then wait till they actually say, has anyone got any questions? Because the other thing I find about chat is people don't time things. Like if the host, say Molly Golightly reads a question and I couldn't cope with it either, Val, Molly Golightly's chat, it's insane. I love you, Shanna, hello. But if Molly's answering a question and she's in the process of answering it, and it happens in every YouTube channel I've watched, she's answering a question, she's paying attention to someone, right? Suddenly there's 30 more people all firing new questions at her. And it's like, to me, it's no different to somebody walking into a bar or a party and people are all standing around having a conversation and they just swoop on in and just yell whatever they fucking want to ask and expect everyone to stop talking and answer them. It's no different. Do you do that in real life? Do you go to a party, walk into a group of people and just derail their conversation by asking a new question? And then not only that, but then getting upset because, or asking it repeatedly and then getting upset that you're being ignored? Like, who does that in the real world? So why is YouTube any different? I think there's an etiquette for YouTube that should be followed. I don't want to understand. I don't want to upset people because I don't respond to every hello, how you doing, nice top. If someone's asked me a question and I'm answering that, I'm going to answer it. And then if I see another question flowing in the thing, then I will answer that. But the people that get upset in chat, and I see it every single day, and you guys will as well, who keep going, meh, 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 and nobody reacts because they're focused on something else and then get all butthurt about it. Who's the fuckwit in this scenario? It's not the host. It's that person. I've had it happen in my own piss week little, shouldn't say piss week, you guys mean a lot to me, but piss week in terms of, that sounds like your husband, Kebby. I mean, we all know people who do that. Fuck, I've done it, you know. And then I've been met with a few, who the fuck are you kind of looks. And I'm like, yep, okay, probably could have timed it better. But I sometimes, you know, in the bigger channels like Jay, Oni, even Molly, when I used to participate in there, and I don't anymore, but if I did have a question, I'd type the question into my little say something bit, and I'd wait for a pause in the conversation, and then I'd hit send in the off chance that my question got picked up. And then if it didn't get picked up, I'd highlight it, copy it, put it back in my say something, and again, I'd wait till there was a break in conversation. But I just think the chat thing, for the most part, is, I think it's a place for everyone to hang out, talk about what we're all watching. What did you say to one YouTuber who happens to be a large one who pushes the donate message, not just the mods, which is their job? Right. Yeah. See, that's the thing. There's a chat going on in there, which is cool. This is what I want. I want you guys all to hang out and chat. But there's a chat going on in there that I'm not party to because I've been ranting. I haven't drawn breath for the last 5 minutes. And so, yeah, sometimes you jump across and look at chat to go, okay, let's see what they're talking about. And then you're like, ooh. So now I'm not going to pounce in to that conversation. We're talking about, Marianne, hi, we're just talking about, exactly, Shanna, I'm the same. If people don't address me, if I say hi to someone and they don't say hi back, I'm not going to lose my shit about it. I think everyone needs to take a deep breath with this YouTube thing. We're all learning. We're all seeing how it all works. And we're all meeting great people. But can we take this butthurt out of the equation? I can't get my head around people who are constantly upset because they have very high expectations of people that aren't being met, when those people are people they like watching, and then they're all upset. I don't know. It's not about you is a saying that I used to have to say to one of my exes all the time because he was that kind of personality. He just made everything about him, and the hosts on YouTube are sharing their time, their intelligence, their experience, their knowledge, their stupidity, whatever it might be. And we're all being invited in to watch them and share it. And I just think, yeah, people need to put themselves not first all the time. People need to put themselves down the track a bit, and I'm not getting the words out. But yeah, this whole me thing, and it's all about me. I feel that people that get upset because they feel like they're being ignored really need to check their own behavior. Because if you want a YouTube host to respond to your question, time it. Oh no, there's dirty hands. What do dirty hands say? Nice name, dirty hands. If my mom looked like you, I'd be into insect. Damn it. I don't mind trolls comments being shown in case there's an opportunity for some comedy, but in this instance, dirty hands, you fail. You fail. If my mum looked like you, I'd be into insect. Well, if your mum had a brain like mine, you'd probably be able to use your words more effectively. I think he meant incest. Don't get me started. There's a lot of jokes about Tasmania and incest. Oh, okay. Dirty Hands is back. Oh, so you're actually complimenting me. That's lovely, Dirty Hands. Thank you. It's kind of gross, but they do say Tasmanians are incestuous. I've just realised it's 9 o'clock. I need to start work. But I just wanted to thank everyone for coming in. I am going to do a thing about chatting in YouTube that will be a bit more eloquent and stuff. All I want to say is please don't ever get upset if I don't acknowledge you. Like I said, I have YouTube playing in the background instead of the radio a lot of the time. I can't physically be in chat chatting to everyone. I might pop in and say hello when I first get in there, but none of us should have to go in with a disclaimer to say, hi, I'm here, but I'm not watching, just listening. Don't take offense. You know what I mean? Hi, Shireen. Hi, bye. Let's all just take a deep breath and just start enjoying YouTube for what it is. We've got the opportunity to watch something interesting. We've got the opportunity. Oh, there's jokes about incest in Texas too. Cool. What do you call a virgin in Tasmania? Someone who can run faster than the rest of their family. Ba-dum-tsh. I'm here all night. Wait, try the schnitzel. Hi from Holland. You have a lovely evening, Bella Blue, or day. Day for you, I think, too. I know lots of incest jokes. We'll tell them another time. Jetty Hands, thanks for that. Hi, Rhonda. I'm just signing off. I'm about to start work. But yeah, everyone, you're all lovely, but let's just take a bit of a deep breath about this whole chat thing, okay? And if you do have questions for hosts in the big channels, time them. If someone's just sent a question and the host is answering it, they're not going to stop talking to answer yours. So instead of firing your little question off and then getting all butthurt and going, fuck, they didn't answer me, they didn't acknowledge me, think about yourself and when you sent it. 6 million's definitely a bit low. But Jamie's point, is it Jamie who mentioned the 6 million? Val, your birthday on your 50th on the 7th, that's a ripper. I'm going to make sure you send a reminder out so we can all set our reminders. Hey, Maddie, no, it's not negativity. This is just chatting, right? So it's just a point that you reminded me that I'm actually going to do a live about it, and I want to sort of gather and chat about it. But no, nothing's negative ever. I mean, if it is negative, it's not a bad thing, is what I'm trying to say. I want us to chat good and bad stuff. I hope Maddie Beth's still around because no, I didn't mean to make you feel that way. But like I'm saying, Jade Madden's. Oh, no, she's not live. If anyone follows her, she's awesome. Yeah, we do love you, Maddie Beth, and it is the conversation, and it's about creating a bit more understanding and us not feeling, that we don't matter or that people are deliberately ignoring us. I don't want anyone to ever feel that way. I guess that's why I was addressing it. But I was also addressing it in a very short live where I don't really have time to cover it in greater detail. But Maddie Beth, here, we all love you, and it was just a comment that you made that made me think about this because like I said, I don't want anyone to feel that they're not liked or they're not loved or they're not cared about or that they don't matter. They do. I just think we need to take a step back and put ourselves in the host shoes rather than just feeling upset immediately. We need to go, okay, well, what's going on? Or if it's someone in chat that doesn't see your comment, rather than feeling like you're being ignored, just think far out, they might have gone to the loo, like they've been in chat and maybe they didn't see that comment. That's all that I wanted to say. And yeah, maybe there's a way we can make YouTube etiquette and chat etiquette a more common thing that we all start to follow. So at least in our little group, when we go into these bigger channels, everyone goes in there and just has a good time and just doesn't take stuff personally. I've got a feeling Maddie Beth's gone, which is a shame, but I'll send her a little message off here and ask her to watch the end of it because, yeah, I mean, even negative subjects or, topics that are a bit difficult or whatever, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. I want us to be open and chat about stuff like that. I mean, we've talked about incest. How low can you go, But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes on YouTube, and I'm still learning a lot of it, but I'm also making quite a few observations, and you guys are as well. We're all learning together. So if we're the new generation on YouTube who work out a way to exist on YouTube without it being a nightmare for us, then, more power to us. And if anyone sees Maddie Beth around today, please tell her that I wasn't upset by what she said at all. But now I'm worried that she's left because she's taken it personally, which was what my whole point was, is don't take this stuff personally. And I also came on here to cheer myself up a bit before I start work. And now I'm feeling awful for her. But anyway, have a good one, everybody. What are those little critters? Can't even tell what they are. Exactly, look, Shanna, I'm the middle child. The little sheep. Oh, they're sheep. Okay, I can only see the faces and the feet. Now I can see there's a little greyish circle. Yeah, Shanna, I'm middle child. I know, and I've got an older sister, a younger brother. So you've got the older, perfect firstborn angel, and then you've got the prodigal son. And I know about being invisible. Oh, Maddie Beth, good, you're still here. Thank you, darling. I didn't want you to take that personally. I should always clarify before I go on my little rants that you've made me think of something as opposed to, Maddie Beth, this is all about you, because it wasn't. But yeah, sheep. Meh. Sheeple. I've got to go. I'm going to have to work back late a little bit, 10 minutes so far. But thanks for joining. You give Maddie B all the love. Yeah, well, that's the other thing, Jamie. Thanks, Val. And I'm Victoria too, Nat. Thanks, Marianne. You're right, Jamie. That's another point. Yeah, when people are actually writing on their phone and chat's pretty small and boom, everyone says hello and it's gone. And you can only scroll back a certain way. Okay, well, you can be the token attention whore, but watch out, mofo. This is my channel. This is all about me, right? No, I'm kidding. We love you too. Thanks, Dana. Thanks, everyone, for joining me. It's cute, hey, these little short bursts of lives. And, yeah, like I said, this will just be my little living room where we can all come and hang out when we just need to offload. Because holy shit, YouTube, I'm loving it, and I'm also just blown away by it and freaked out by it all at once. It's a lot to get our heads around, but if we've got little living rooms where we can all just hang out and curl up in the fetal position and shake, go and watch. I think it's Oni who might be live at the moment. Is it? Let's have a look. Oh, whoa, hang on. Oh, yeah, sorry, it's Oni. So, yeah, go join Yodel Oni, hey, hee hoo. I love all of you. I might take you all for a walk on the beach later. Some of you will be asleep because it'll be like 3 or 4 a.m. in America. But if you feel like going for a walk on the beach this afternoon, come back and join me and we can talk about incest. Why not? It's a game the whole family can play. See you guys.